Hello students, today's class we are going to see about half adder, full adder and control inverter. We'll have a review on binary addition and subtraction that we have seen in the previous class, and we'll move to combinational arithmetic circuits, adder, half adder, full adder, control inverter, and we'll see some assignments. So first one, combinational arithmetic circuit. Addition, half adder HA, full adder FA, carry ripple address, carry look ahead address. So these are the circuits which is used for the purpose of addition. Next one, for subtraction, half subtractor, full subtractor, borrow ripple subtractors, subtraction using adders. Then for the multiplication, combinational array multipliers. So these are the circuits, they perform arithmetic operations. So out of these circuits, we'll see only half adder, full adder. In addition to that, we'll see control inverter. So first one, what is adder? An adder is a kind of calculator that is used to add two binary numbers. In adders, we have two types. One is half adder, in another one is full adder. Half adder. Half adder is a combinational logic circuit. It is used for the purpose of adding two single bit numbers. It contains two inputs and two outputs. Two outputs are named as sum and carry. So let me repeat, half adder is a combinational logic circuit and it is used for the purpose of adding two single bit numbers like 0, 1, 1, 0, etc. It contains two inputs and two outputs. Two outputs are sum and carry. See here, this is the symbol for half adder. Half adder, it has two inputs A and B and two outputs S and C. S denotes sum and C denotes carry. We'll see half adder in detail. Half adder has two inputs and two outputs. Two inputs are A and B and two outputs are sum and carry. Sum means S, carry means C. So sum we can obtain from exclusive OR gate and carry we can obtain from AND gate. With the help of half adder, one can design a circuit that is capable of performing simple addition with the help of logic gates. This half adder circuit I have given here. See, A, B are the inputs and sum and carry are the outputs. So sum we can obtain through exclusive OR gate and carry we can obtain through AND gate. And this gives a truth table, and this is the truth table for AND gate. Inputs A and B, outputs sum and carry. As I told you, sum we can obtain from exclusive OR gate and carry we can obtain from AND gate. So 0, 0, 0, sum 0, carry 0, 0, 1, sum 1, carry 0, 1, 0, sum 1, carry 0, 1, 1, sum 0, carry 1. From this truth table, it is concluded that if any one of the inputs are high means, then we'll get sum. If both the inputs are high means, we'll get carry. If both the inputs are low means sum 0, carry 0. I'll explain you again. We know that the half adder we have sum and carry, and through this truth table, so the sum can be obtained through exclusive OR gate and the carry we can obtain through AND gate. The exclusive OR gate produce a higher output if any one of the input is high. See here, 0 and 1. Here B input is high and 1, 0. Here A input is high. So it produces 1. The exclusive OR gate produce a higher output if any one of the input is high. This is about sum. Then as far as the carry is concerned, as I told you earlier, both the input should be high. If both the input is high means, then it produces a carry. The AND gate produce output only when both the inputs are high. So these things we can obtain from this truth table. And this is the working of half adder. So the main disadvantages of the half adder is that it can add only two inputs. If there is carry means it is neglected. That means the process is incomplete. To overcome this difficulty, we have to move to full order. So full order perform complex addition. And also we can add two 8-bit numbers together. Full order. The full order circuit is little more difficult to implement than the half order. The main difference between this half order and full order is half order has 2 inputs and 2 outputs, whereas the full order has 3 inputs and 2 outputs. So already I discussed you about this half order. 2 inputs are A and B. 2 outputs are sum and carry. See here, in full order we have 3 inputs, A, B, C input, carry input. Output we have 2, one is C out, carry out and sum. This is full order circuit. As I told you earlier, it has 3 inputs, A, B, C input, that is carry input. Output 2 outputs, C out and sum. And this is the truth table for full order circuit. If 3 inputs are 0 means low means C out is 0, sum is 0. If any one of the input is high means then it produces sum. See here 1, 1, then 1, only one input is B input is high, so it produces sum. Then here one input is high, so it produces sum. Right? So then if 3 inputs are high means it produces carry out, C out, and the sum is also 1. See, the carry is high when 2 or more of the A, B, C input are high. This agrees with the carry column, already we have seen. When odd number of A, B, C input derives an exclusive OR gate, it produces high output in the sum column. Odd number means 1, 3, 5, 7. See here 1, here 1, 1, 1. And odd number 1, 2, 3. So that produce a carry high. So let me repeat, carry is high when 2 or more of the ABC output is high. This agrees with the carry column. When odd number of ABC input derives exclusive OR gate, it produces high output in the sum column. So next one, full order circuit. So this is full order circuit and A, B, C are the inputs and S, sum, C out, carry out are the output. And these two are exclusive OR gate and these two are AND gate, and the result will obtain through OR gate. So the sum we can obtain through exclusive OR gate and carry out we can obtain through OR gate. Next one, full order circuit. Through full order circuit, what we have concluded. So we can implement a full order circuit with the help of 2 half order circuits. So this is also another way. The first half order will be used to add A and B to produce partial sum. So that means the full order can be implemented with the help of 2 half order. First half order will be used to add A and B to produce partial sum. The second half order logic can be used to add Cin to the sum produced by the first half order to get the final output. See, I will explain here. See, the first one A, B, okay, produce some output, the first half order, which is given to this exclusive OR gate. Another C is now the C input and the output of AB is feeding to the exclusive OR gate which produce sum. I think you can understand now the concept. If any one of the half order logic produces a carry, there will be an input output carry. If any of the half order logic produces a carry, there will be an output carry. Thus C out will be an OR function of the half order carry output. So this is the working of full order circuit. Next, the full order circuit can be implement using AND and OR gate combination. So here the x, y, c in are the input. Then x dash, y dash, c in dash are the output for the NOT gate. Then this is full order. X, y, then c input, c out and sum. So this using AND and OR gate. The full order can be implemented through AND and OR gate also. So this is sum and this is carry out. The same full order circuit can be implemented using exclusive OR gate. So full order x, y, input, c input and c out, sum are the output. So here the full order can be implemented using exclusive OR gate. See here x and y, one exclusive OR gate which produce output. Output is given to the input of another exclusive OR gate and c input. Now this output and this input is the input of the second exclusive OR gate which produce sum. And see here 3 AND gate have used x, y, then x, c in, then y, c in. So which is given to the OR gate, c out. So next one, I'll move to control inverter. This control inverter is also called programmed inverter. A regular inverter always inverts. Suppose if you have given 0 means it produces 1. If you have given 1 means it produces 0. An inverter that will only invert when its control line is high is called controlled inverter. Let me repeat this sentence. An inverter that will only invert when its control line is high is called controlled inverter. So solution we can obtain through exclusive OR gate array. When the control is low, word passes through unchanged. That means when you give 0, you will get output 0. When you give 1, you will get output 1. If the control is low, we will see in the next slide in detail. When the control is high, the word passes through inverted. If you are given y means it is not A, that should be A bar. We will see. This is a 4-bit control inverter. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. 4-bit inverter. And this is output 0, 1, 2, 3. A0, A1, A2, A3 are the inputs. Then Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3 are the outputs. When the control is low, the word passes through unchanged. As already I discussed you previous slide. Y is equal to A. For example, if you are giving A0, A1, A2, A3 as 0, 1, 1, 0 means you will get the same output. No change at all. So 0, 1, 1, 0. No change, unchanged. Y is equal to A. When the control is high, it transmits 1's complement. Suppose if you are given A0, A1, A2, A3 as 0, 1, 1, 0 means, then the output will be 1, 0, 0, 1. 1's complement. You know very well about 1's complement. 1's complement is nothing but, if you have given 0 means it will be changed into 1. If you have given 1 means it will be changed into 0. That's 1 complement, simple method. So, this is a simple 4-bit control inverter. Likewise, you can make 8-bit control inverter also by adding 4 more exclusive OR gate. Then, it line starting from L0, L1, L0 to line 7. Then input varies from A0 to A7. The output varies from Y0 to Y7. This is a simple 4-bit control inverter. The control inverter is also known as controlled buffer and NOT gate as well. NOT gate, we can name it as NOT gate also. It is used between output and a bus so that one can control whether the output is fed to the bus or not. When the control inverter we can produce 1's complement, there is an easy way to get 2's complement. With the control inverter, we can produce 1's complement as I told you earlier. Then there is a easy way to get 2's complement also. So with this, I'll complete today's class. The next things we'll see in the next class, students. Thank you.